Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, October 10th, 2022, and it is Rise and Shine Reiki Mondays with me, Romula, owner of Sacred Willow Reiki Healing and Raw Creations. As you know, Sacred Willow Reiki Healing deals with Reiki, and Raw Creations is all of my creations ranging from ceramic work, hemp jewelry, to natural tea sets, as well as organic essential sprays, and so much more, because I am a total creative. I'd like to say artist too. Thank you so much for coming in. This is episode 29. Yes, super exciting. This is my way of giving back to the community. I decide to take about a few minutes, 10 minutes of sending Reiki to anyone who wishes to receive it. Just kind of my way of, one, doing something kind and full of compassion and unconditional love, but also to share this beautiful energy. You never know who it might help, you know, it might make someone feel good, it might ease some of the stresses they have, who knows, you know. Reiki is the universal life force energy that is guided by higher consciousness. So in my terms, it comes from pure divine source, but in essence, it just comes from a place that has no malintent. It is a benevolent energy that comes from source. So basically, the key, the chi, the energy that allows us to even exist. And so basically, I am a vessel to send that energy to you all, and to myself, and to plants, and to animals. I'll get into that a little bit later. But first and foremost, one moment, I'll take a sip of water. Before we get started, I would like to ask you all that if you would like to receive Reiki today, to please give Reiki consent. You can simply say, I welcome Reiki to flow today, or I give consent for Reiki, something along the lines, I give permission to receive, I give permission for Reiki to be sent to me so that I may receive it. Anything like that. I don't want you to think that I am just pushing this energy out into the world without anyone's permission. I don't want anyone to feel like they're being intruded on, or that they don't have the free will to accept the energy, because Reiki isn't intrusive. It's all loving, it's all flowing, and you know, I don't want anyone to feel that they are just, again, being pressured to receive it. So this is your time to go ahead and accept Reiki. Also, if you don't want to accept it, feel free to skip my video. Again, it's your free will. I don't want you to ever feel pressured to do anything you don't want. So again, if you would like to receive Reiki, go ahead and accept it, give it consent to flow. And if you're not, feel free to skip to the next video and see if there's something else that you'd like to watch. No problem, no feelings hurt or anything like that. Alrighty, so again, I'm Romula, so I am certified in human and animal Reiki. I have gone to the master teacher level as well, so the Shinpenden level, and I've been practicing since 2016. So a lot of my practice was with myself, and then eventually I started working with family and friends, and then I just really felt that my calling was to help make the world as better of a place as I could, and help to heal, and well, not really heal, because really it's up to us to want to self-heal, you know. So I wanted to aid in the process, and so stumbling upon Reiki really allowed me to do that, and now it's my calling. So I do a bunch of creations, and I also try to help by using this energy to relax and rejuvenate individuals who would like to receive it and eventually allow themselves to self-heal. So that's a little bit about myself. And as you know, like I said before, this is my community service back. So this is just my way of giving back to you all, and basically starting the week off on a positive note. You know, you can watch this in the morning and watch it this evening. It doesn't really matter. It's just good vibes being sent your way. And as you know, in most of my videos, I have been doing readings. I am kind of like super excited because I have a new reading today. It's a little different than most. As a animal Reiki practitioner, as well as an animal lover, and also having some roots that do suggests to pay attention to nature and the way how animals and plants work. I had a very interesting interaction with a particular animal that has basically inspired me to do this reading today. I was on campus and this chipmunk, yes, it is a chipmunk. It's actually perfect because it's fall season and they are starting to gather all their nuts and things like that for the winter season. I believe hibernation, I think they do. Please don't quote me on that. I am an animal lover, but I don't remember every single fact about every kind of animal out there. So today, the reading is going to come from Llewellyn's Little Book of Spirit Animals. I do references in animals because there's a lot to learn from them. And when they do appear randomly, as this amazing chipmunk did in between my classes, I know it was the same chipmunk. And, you know, it was just very interesting. So I wanted to know more about the chipmunk. And so today, I took the time to go through all of my books and I found this particular page in this one that I really wanted to read because it's good food for thought, and I think it's something we can be aware of this week. Not only just to, you know, be more restful and relaxed, but, you know, some little food for thoughts. So again, this is Llewellyn's Little Book of Spirit Animals by Melissa Alvarez, and we're going to be reading about chipmunk, which is also known as the ground squirrel. So for the element, if anyone is interested, it is earth, and the primary color is black, brown, and red. And here we go. When chipmunk shows up, it's time to get busy storing up for winter. Don't waste time. You've much to do, so you'd better get busy doing it. If you've been thinking about investing or increasing your material possessions, now is a good time to start. If you're considering new ways to make more money, start implementing them so you will see results soon. Chipmunk means to stay balanced between work and your social life. If you overdo either one, you'll be out of balance and maybe ill-adjusted. Chipmunk advises to pay particular attention to how people are speaking. Listen for the inflections in their voice, how it rises and falls, and whether they're speaking in soft or loud tones. It assists when you're being overly talkative. Sometimes it's better to let others take the lead in a discussion, instead of you doing all of the talking. Chipmunk also means to wait before telling secrets that aren't ready to be revealed. If you're unsure what someone is talking about, or if they're saying one thing but mean or feel another, Chipmunk can help clarify their intentions. I really like that. And like I said, it's perfect timing. It's fall season. It's about to be winter time. It's time to store up on all those things that you need so that you can survive, as well as make sure that you're prepared. And, you know, it's really interesting that it's also, if you're considering and making new ways of making more money, start implementing that process. So we just also finished the full moon, I believe. Yeah, we just had the full moon the other day. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty in the sky tonight. Well, last night and the night before. And so that's a time of completion. So right now we're kind of, I guess, leading into more of a reflective period to get ready to start something new. So it's very interesting to see that in this and kind of coincide with what's going on astrologically, if I said that right. And then also, pay attention when you're talking. Sometimes it's really good to listen. You can kind of tell if you really do pay attention, if someone's getting exhausted by you, or if they're interested in what's going on, or like they said, if you're commandeering a conversation, maybe step back and let someone take the lead. So think about that this week. And also, like, if it's a situation where, like, you're quick to say something, especially when, like, you get offended, especially in the work environment and stuff like that, maybe that's a reminder, hey, let's take a moment and breathe, right? Take a moment and breathe. So again, that was Llewellyn's Little Book of Spirit Animals by, Melissa Alvarez. Really fun, cool. I like to just sometimes open it up and just see, like, what animal pops up. I just always say, hey, what's something I have to be mindful of today? And, sometimes it's really interesting. And then sometimes, it's just a matter of I'm having an interaction. So with the chipmunk, I just felt like there was a lesson to be learned, and I needed to share it today for the beginning of the week. So yeah, food for thought. Now with that, let's go ahead and jump into Reiki, about 10 minutes of that. I do have a few requests. A few of my family members I will be sending Reiki to just for just good health, just to, you know, send them love, unconditional love that also promotes relaxation and rejuvenation. Also, I'm going to be sending Reiki to my friend and her son. Her son is in college, and you all know when it comes down to college or university, whatever you want to call it, school in general is stressful. So for her being in the education system and teaching and things like that, and her son being a student in the education system, just going to be sending them just good vibes so that it helps them to reduce some of their stress and get them through their days, as well as heal some injuries that they do have or have and are recovering, you know what I mean? Also, I will be sending Reiki to a few of my friends' pets. Yes, I said pets, including my cats that will probably wander in here at some point, just to send love and vibration to them. Also, I have a couple plants that are not doing well, and I do know some folks' plants aren't doing well either, so I will be also incorporating the plant kingdom as well in this so that they can also heal and get through this winter season, this transition, because we're going through this weird time. So whether they're indoor or outdoor, you know, the change of the weather is kind of funky. So with that, let's go ahead and jump right in. If there are any requests please feel free to send them later on today. I will go over that. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and get comfortable. If you're at home or, you know, a friend's house, feel free to lay down, get as comfortable as you can. If you have any animals or plants that you want to have a part of this, please feel free to bring them into the space. They don't have to be right next to you. They can just be in the room, because we all know animals can't stay still sometimes. Also, if you are at work, please don't lay down unless you're on a break and you can like lay down in the car or something like that, or like there's a room for you to just kind of zen out. Okay, maybe you can lay down or rest and close your eyes, but if you're at your desk, just have the video playing in your headphones and just kind of go into like a mindfulness meditation, meaning you are functioning in your daily routine, being present in what you're doing, but you are also focusing, let's say, on your breath, being mindful of your breath. So let's say you might have some intrusive thoughts during the session. You would bring yourself back to your breathing to kind of like relax yourself for about 10 minutes. And then, you know, we'll come back and that'll be the end of the session. So if you also have your own music, feel free to play your own music in the background. I have a little bit of something playing, but it may not be loud enough or to your liking. So feel free to put your own jams in and we'll go ahead and get started, all right? And like I said, we're going to go ahead and focus on our breathing today. We're going to bring our awareness to our inhale and our exhale. We're going to do this gently to ourselves. We're not going to be aggressive. We're going to inhale for a few seconds. So it's going to be inhale, 1, 2, 3, and exhale. 1, 2, 3. We want to be very gentle with ourselves in this process. We want to make sure our breath reaches our diaphragm, but we don't want to stress ourselves out. So that's why we're going to do the counting in and out. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, and exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, and exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And as you breathe, imagine a beautiful golden light from the sky, coming from the beautiful radiant sun full of warmth. Imagine that light beaming into you, coming into your inhale, all that pure golden healing light flowing through you. And as you exhale, any blockages that are being in your body start to break apart. And the more you inhale, the more that negativity or blockages start to break. As you exhale, it starts to release. Inhale and exhale. And every blockage that's being opened ever so gently is being filled with that warm golden light. It's being filled with the warm, universal life force energy that is guided by higher consciousness, known as Reiki. Inhale and exhale. Allow yourself to be still, to focus on your breathing, to allow yourself to rest and rejuvenate. Tell your body thank you. Tell your mind thank you. And your spirit thank you for all that they do to allow us to exist, to allow yourself to exist. Allow Reiki to flow and allow yourself to rest. Allow that beautiful golden light to flow. If any intrusive thoughts come to mind, any reminders, anything that keeps you from your focus of your breath, acknowledge them. Thank them for coming and ask them to kindly leave, as this is a moment of stillness. Do not allow those thoughts to take you away from your breath, away from your moment of allowing yourself to rest and relax and rejuvenate. Allow this universal life force energy, guided by higher consciousness, flow through you. Promoting your own rejuvenation. Allow your mind to be eased. Take in this beautiful golden light full of unconditional love. Allow it to flow. And when you're ready, begin to wiggle your toes and feet, fingers. Slowly move your shoulders. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes, stretch. And as you do so, thank yourself for allowing yourself a moment of rest and to start off the week with such beautiful positive vibes. And thank you for coming this week, episode 29. We are going in strong. Thank you so much for coming, and hope to see you next week. And please, if you have any friends or family that would be interested or you feel might need some Reiki, feel free to share my link on my YouTube page, Sacred Willow Reiki Healing. Also, if you have any Reiki requests, let's say you may have some aches and pains, or you might have something stressful coming along and you want to, be inclusive on this Reiki Monday, just let me know. Go to my website, www.rawcreations.com. That's RHAW creations.com. Sacred Willow Reiki Healing is sharing space with Raw Creations for the time being, so anything Reiki you could find there. On the bottom right of the page on the main screen, or the main page, it says Reiki request. Just put your name in there. If you feel like, let me know where you're from, and then just say, hey, could you send Reiki next week for a couple minutes to, my knee or something like that. But don't send a request and saying, help me become a millionaire, because like I said in all my other previous episodes, Reiki doesn't work that way. Alrighty, so again, thank you so much. Like I said, if you want to look up anything else Reiki, go ahead and check my website. I also do a webinar, What is Reiki? It's going to be happening at the end of the month, or either the 4th or 3rd week of October on a Wednesday. So please check your calendars and see if you want to join. It's really, really cool, but you can check that on the website. Thanks again, and until next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and peace out, y'all. See you next week.